Hello everybody, this is September and I am checking in with a weekly update. This video is going to be a subscriber appreciation video, and we're also going to discuss some of basically what the hell I've been up to since my last video. There is a lot to cover, and I know how people hate long videos, so let's get into it. First, as many of you know that follow me on Twitch as well as YouTube, I was recently accepted into the Try-On Archeage creator program. I've actually been a member of the creator program on Atlas Reactor for some time, but I just got my Archeage status set green light, which means I have snail codes to give away for Archeage, and I also have Citadel Grayskins to give away for Atlas Reactor. To that end, I am going to be doing a stream today, Friday, March 10th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be on the Archeage test server trying to regrade some items and just doing general PTS things. So during that stream, I hope to do every Friday at this time. I will continue to give away Try-On creator codes of your choice. So all you have to do to win is be present and let me know if you want the Archeage snail code, the Atlas Reactor grayskin, and if you play both, perhaps I'll give you both. Next, I want to give a big thank you to my subscribers here on YouTube. As of today, I am only 13 shy of 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and that's nearly exclusively all followers from Archeage. You guys have been really amazing. Thank you. Let me talk about why perhaps that you haven't been seeing as many videos as you're used to from me. It's not that I have given up on Archeage. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the background, and I've been pushing really hard. Last week, the head of Try-On Creator Program, Scott Jasper, aka Moby, he was actually in my Twitch stream. And I pushed him a little bit to read an email that I had sent a couple, maybe 3 weeks prior. In that email, I basically just suggested that Try-On kind of reach out to the creators for Archeage and offer them some support and give them some items on the PTS so that they can showcase them for, their potential followers. He was actually very receptive of that email. He responded to it right away, I think even while I was still streaming. And he basically just asked me, hey, man, what do you need and how are you going to use it? So I went ahead and replied to him this last Monday with an outline of 4 of the upcoming videos that I would like to do for everybody. Those items that I need, and along for the reasons why I need them. Well, he hasn't actually replied to that email. What I want to do in this video is show you what I have on deck, at least in an outline form. So let's go ahead and take a look at the outline I provided Moby. Okay, so we're going to take a look at a spreadsheet. Now, keep in mind that if something new happens prior to any of these videos being made, I'm going to cover that. I'm going to switch priority and basically cover the new stuff as soon as possible. So here we go, spreadsheet. Okay, so this is basically the spreadsheet that I sent over to Moby. So what we see here is 4 videos. The first one being what I called the Sweet Dreams video. And this video the goal is basically to talk about the various buffs and debuffs and some of the items you can use to clear them and the items that you can use to modify your sleeping results. Talk about things like the sketches that you can get, and just kind of go out and say, hey, these items have been available in the past, like the wool cap, the hot tub, the items that are in the sock or sakes, lazy day package, or the Sweet Dreams package, which has the pajama items and alternatives of ways, like if you don't want to spend credits, how you can get some of these items and get a benefit from it. The next video is the max harvesting trade skill video, and that's where I talk about max proficiency farming, gathering, logging, and husbandry, the items that you can make, like the fruiting trees, the Skyreach woodlots, those things, and how they compare to the regular single plant type harvesting. So that's a lot of interesting stuff in that video. And then one that was recommended actually like at least 2 or 3 times was the stat migration video. And there I want to cover the stat migration, how you use it, where you get the items, how much they cost, alternatives, if you don't want to buy it with credits, how else can you get it, how they work, how to best use it. There's a lot of stuff in stat migration to cover. So that's going to be a really good, interesting video, I think. And then finally, again, this was all recommended by people. Someone asked me, hey, what's the best way to get Dawn Lake? And so I want to do this video about fishing and show you the difference between if you do bait traps, bait worm, ice fishing, or advanced fishing, and which one provides the most Dawn's Lake, and some of the other items that you get while you're doing that particular type of fishing. And so that's going to be an interesting one. There's a lot of pros and cons to each type of fishing if your goal is to collect Dawn's Lake. And then finally, I want to talk about the multi-purpose workbench, which is a very valuable item, and what you can do to capitalize on those Dawn Lakes to make money if that is your goal. Okay, all that being said, I want to point out that every single one of these video ideas in that spreadsheet was suggested by a YouTube subscriber of mine, either here on YouTube or in game. So if you have ideas that you would like me to tackle, I actually want to hear about them. So keep in mind, there's a couple things I don't feel comfortable discussing. Number 1, PvP. Number 2, class builds. There's actually a lot of better people here on YouTube that can cover those specific subjects. And I think that speaks somewhat to the at least a perceived popularity of my channel, in that I'm not going to talk about shit I know nothing about. When I make a video, I ask myself a couple questions. A, what do I want to know about a particular system? And B, is it something that I feel comfortable talking about? If so, I make the video. If not, I don't. And in those videos, I try to answer every single question that I could think of if I knew nothing about a particular subject. Okay, again, please join me today and every future Friday on Twitch as Arid_. There is a link in every single one of my video descriptions to my Twitch name. So please join me today for Try-On Creator Codes giveaway. Again, that's going to start today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 11:30 a.m. for the West Coast folks. And again, a big heart-filled thank you to every single one of my YouTube subscribers for showing that support with those subscribes and in game. I mean, you guys are giving me stuff on PTS. It's just amazing. You're saying thank you on alts on EU. Like, I log in an alt and I'm getting thank yous. Man, and I've only showed that alt maybe once in a video, and you guys are logging in and saying thank you. Man, awesome, man. It shows me that you appreciate what I do, and I appreciate you. Next, we covered 4 of the upcoming videos that I'm trying to work on, which is sleeping, stat migration, the max proficiency for the harvesting skills, and then kind of a capstone video on fishing and how the best way to collect Dawn Lakes are, and how you can parlay them into the most money if that is your goal. Until next time, thank you all once again, and September saying, be well.